Well, let's now take you back to Mthatha, where officials have just found the Scholar Transport, the bus that was swept away by floodwaters. Newzroom Afrika Kema is currently on the scene. Sipha, once again, a very good morning to you. Tell us about what you can see from your vantage point and what officials are telling you.
Well, Aldrin, the bus was spotted last night, but the level of the water was still quite high. They did confirm that the bus was underneath the water, but when the rescue teams went inside to look, they did not find anyone. I just want us to have a closer look. Exactly, this is where the river is running, and this is where it was running, as you can see from the damage as well as from the litter that's clinging onto the trees here. You can see this trees are bent as well. Just over this river here, you could see the Scholar Transport. Now it's out of the water because the water has subsided and gone down. The houses here have gotten so much damage. There's a lot of damage to some of these houses here. I just want to show you how far the water levels were up to at this particular place here. I mean, you can see also from the trees where you see some of the plastics in the litter. That's where this water was, Aldrin. So you could imagine why they would not have seen the Scholar bus floating on top. But when the water subsided and has gone down, this is what we see. We see it on the other side, which is just about roughly a kilometer away from the bridge that it was swept off from. Now, looking at some of the damage on the houses, it is a bit still a bit unstable here. And wet. There is still water everywhere. We're just trying to try and find the right footing so that we don't fall into the river again. That's where the water levels, that's how high the water levels were, Aldrin. You could just imagine, look at this house, would have been completely submerged under the water. Now, some of the houses here have made it, but unfortunately, the water did go inside. We did try to find some of the people that are here, but they're one of the people that have actually been moved to a safer place. Now, we're also going to look for the families of the learners that went missing from yesterday, so we could talk to them as well, because this really is quite a tragedy, Aldrin.
Yeah, and a bit earlier on, Sipha, I hope that you're able to find your footing, a stable place that you can stand in. Yeah, a bit earlier on, you were speaking about the mission may have to change now from a search and rescue to a search and recovery.
That is correct, Aldrin. The officials were saying that at this point, because we see yesterday where the waters were floating, I mean, you could just see behind me where the levels of the waters were. So it was difficult for them to spot. But the water has completely subsided. You could see even this river is not even running anymore. So now the officials are saying that it is a matter of no longer search and rescue, but rather search and recovery. But so that they're able to look for the people that have been unaccounted for. And apart from the learners, this includes the adults as well, Aldrin. We're talking about 2 adult teachers or educators rather, and the bus driver himself.
I'm just going to ask for a big favor once again, Sipha, if you can just show us the bus once again and just the information that has been shared with you with regards to the occupants who were in that bus at that time when the incident took place. And once again, earlier on, the OR Tambo District Municipality Mayor saying that 2 of the children are part of the 9 that are part of the death toll that they have been reporting on. So just let's go through that information once again.
Absolutely. Now, Aldrin, according to the reports by the police, as well as by emergency services, the reports that they received as well was that the Scholar Transport bus was headed towards Jumba Senior Secondary School, and that as they were driving along that bridge by Mthatha School of the Blind, that is when they were swept away by the floods, as that river, we're told by witnesses, buses that that particular bridge was submerged entirely by water. So they tried to drive across, but unfortunately they did not make it. Then they were swept away. But we were also told that the driver did contact the owner of the Scholar Transport, where he had told him that there's a bit of a situation they're in and they need immediate assistance. But unfortunately, by the time officials made it here at the bridge, the bus had already gone underneath the water. And I mean, Elgin, by the looks of things and how I'm looking at these trees from the visuals from yesterday, you could only see the treetops. That's how flooded this entire area was. It's mostly the treetops that you could have seen. So it was difficult for the rescue teams to swim along this river because of the trees and the thicket in between that they could not see because it was completely underneath the water. And that is why they had found and had confirmed that the bus indeed is underneath the water, but unfortunately they could not retrieve it. So the water subsided overnight, and now there the Scholar Transport is, but they did go inside and they confirmed that they have not found any learners inside the bus.